multimodal assistant from research and education. And I will introduce 3 works, and they are collaborated with the University of Waterloo and the NUS. Firstly, I will give a background about the video multimodal assistant. They are already well explored in our daily life. And first, I want to answer why does the video matters? Because video captures every human experience, such as the egocentric video, movies, and instruction video. And the video is also multimedia rich. It contains the visual, text, and audio. And lastly, the video is scalable. It means you can find a large-scale video from the internet. And today, I will introduce our recent effort explore the video assistant to advance the daily research and education. And first, I will introduce paper to poster. I believe most of people here will struggle such a situation like preparing a poster for a paper before the deadlines. And usually, the human need to spend a few hours to create a well-designed poster. So intuitively, if the AI assistant can create a well-designed poster, so then can save a lot of time for the researchers. So this is the motivation of this work. But however, it is non-trivial to achieve this goal. Firstly, how can we create a poster from the paper? Because the paper is a long context, it means multiple page, and is interleaved with image and text. And also, this agentic task is quite long horizon task. And the input is with interleaved multimodal inputs, and the output is well laid out award multimodal posters. And the second question is, how can we evaluate the posters? It means how to define a poster is good or not. For the first question, we introduce the poster agent. Given papers, we will have 3 components. The first is parsers. It will first parse every visual or textual content from the paper into an indexable database. And then those databases will be sent to an algorithm, and it will provide some layout. And the last section, it will go through every layout and then have a planter and counter loop. It means they will have a language model. It will try to write some code and then render the PPTX into an image. And then they will have VLM will check whether the rendered image is satisfied or not, such as in this case, the text is overflow, so it needs to readjust. And based on this loop, it finally will fit all panel and finally output a poster. And regarding the second question, how to define a good posters? Assume if we have the human-made posters, so that we can calculate such as clip score between the prediction and the human ground truth, as well as apply the VLM structure. But let's consider what's the purpose of the posters. I think the key is on the communication. It means the poster is aimed to convert the paper key knowledges. So we develop such a paper quiz evaluation. It means given paper, we will first apply the LM to create a series question answerings, and then we will apply the VLM as multiple readers. So that different VLM can serve as different standards audience, like PhD students or professors. And then we ask the VLM to read the posters, only accept the visual input. So then if it can answer more questions based on these posters, it means this poster is well convert the paper information. So it means it's a better posters. And this is our key experience results. And we want to highlight that based on these strategies, our create poster agent, it can achieve comparable score compared with the human-made posters. And we also have the human studies. Our human study show that we have a highly consistent between the human scoring as well as the VLM audience. And here is a bad case by the GT4O. As you see, it looks like it's acceptable, but when you zoom in some detail like the text, actually the text is is not very clear. So these are not good posters. And here's a demo about how we apply the paper to poster for the paper to poster video. And so far, we already developed a Hugging Face gradient demo, so that every people interested, you can try to upload your paper and then see how's the output look like. Okay, I think poster is good. And next question is, I think we also need to upload the presentation videos. So how can we create a scholar grant presentation video? Such as we have papers, we also have the author's photos, and we also have voice samples. How can we create a full presentation video, maybe 5 minutes? Actually, this is quite challenging because a good presentation video requires you have a design slide, as well as subtitle, transcriptions, as well as speech. It means sounds like the authors. And also have the talking head. And the cursor, it means sometimes you want your cursor to highlight some key points. And another question is, Sam, how can we evaluate the presentation videos? So to create a presentation video, we first develop the paper talker, identify the several input. We develop individual module to handle each input. And here, due to the limited time, I will focus on our key designs. During the slide creations, we usually need to address such as the figure size to make the figure more appropriate. But when we doing experiment, we found that the VLM actually will suffer the stronger hallucination for the visual figure arrangement. It means such as this the VLM's output, but the figure, as you see, the size is quite large. So how can we address it appropriately or more efficiently? So we propose a tree search visual choice. And firstly, give an image, we will try different parameter. It means such a scale parameter. So then we'll scale the image into different size. And next, we will concatenate those candidates into a large image. And then we will feed the large image into a VLM and ask the VLM to select one. And based on this way, he say the option D is more appropriate. So we will choose the option D as our refined slides. And this way is quite efficient compared with such as the agent communication to address the parameters. And another important question is, given a presentation video, how can we evaluate it is good or not? And similarly, we believe that the presentation video is also need to convert the paper's knowledges. So we extend the paper quiz to the present quiz, and we require the video LM to watching the presentation video and then answer the question. If answer more question correctly, meaning this presentation video is better. And we also have like a video arena. It means given a agent-made video as well as a human-made video, we ask the VLM or human for voting, such as which one is better. And here is another example, how can I apply the paper to video for paper to video. Okay, sorry, I need to apply the SAS. I will come back later. Okay. And last section is regarding the educations. And human will usually learning some novel skill or knowledge from the video, such as learning cookings from the egocentric video, and this captured like by AI graphs from the physical environment. But when we study some knowledge like linear algebras, we would love to watch in the education video rather than reading the book. So in this work, we address how can we create such digital education videos. Okay. Sorry. Can we wait for 1 minute to repass? Okay. think that's cool. So just. Is it visible?
No, just need some seconds.
Okay, sorry for that. First, I will show the example paper to video for paper to video.
Papers conducted at the Show Lab, National University of Singapore. This work is a collaboration between Ziyu Zhu, Kevin Qinghong Lin, and Mike Jiang Shou. I am Kevin presenting our work on October 1. Academic presentation videos are crucial for research dissemination, but producing them is highly labor-intensive.
You see the cursors will highlight the key section according to the subject subtitling.
Without tailored benchmarks. Key research questions include what defines a good academic presentation video and how can one be automatically using a vision language model. The diagram illustrates the processes for comparison. Our experiments use the paper-to-video benchmark. It's in both automated
and this video is 6 minutes long.
Showing paper talker is the fastest at coherence. Figure 6 compares visualization across heavy slides with poor urge refinement on handling highly technical for tutorials and Q&A attention. I welcome questions and first.
Okay. And let's come to the. Okay, thank you. And
this is precisely
okay.
where.
Okay. And this is the example how if we apply the top-performing video generation model for education video generation.
And this is precisely where L'Hopital's rule
and this by the Will
providing a powerful method for evaluating
as you see,
determinate forms.
it will lose control for many details like text. And sorry, this is another video sounds. And here is our methods. Our system, agent system is input queries, such as what is SVM. And our agent will generate an education video. And to achieve this goal, we develop an agentic framework. It includes 3 roles. The first is planner. In a given query, you will try to generate a storyboard. And the storyboard will tell the such as professional animation details and what it visually looks like. And then we'll send to the coder. And the coder will, based on those storyboards, and generate a very detailed code. And then we will have a debugging strategies. And finally, we will send the code to critical. It will see whether the video is well generated, if not, regenerate or readdress. And finally, resolves the video. And here is the video generated by our methods. And the input is what are large language model, and the video is 2 minutes long. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and that's all my today presentation, and thanks for listening. I appreciate any comments and questions.
Okay, due to time limitation, we can just ask one question. Anyone? Okay.
Thank you very much. Very cool project and very much needed for most of us here. Just 2 quick questions. So, can you put like a constraint on the time, because that's like most of the these conferences, they have like limitation of time, right? Can you put a constraint on the time?
You mean such a duration control for the presentation video?
Yeah,
actually, yes, we can. I think one simple way is you generally speed up or slow down the video, but this is not appropriate. So another way is we provide such a time limitation as a system prompt. So then we ask the LM planner to control such a subtitle length.
Okay. And can you iteratively like edit part of it? Like, like if your video is like 5 minutes, but you are not happy with, say, slides 10 to 12, can you edit only that part?
You mean, can we control the video length flexibly? And so far, we do not have such as control modules for this part. It actually based on the papers and generate the subtitling by itself. So I think this is a good suggestion, and such that will provide the duration as a part of input, and then it can generate the subtitling detail or not adaptively. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.